assume that he won't be playing the rest of the tournament, the remainder of the tournament. So it does make a difference, doesn't it? I know it sounds silly, just one player out, but that ability to rotate quite as well as you'd like. Well, there was a slight error there by the goalkeeper, but he got away with it.
Yeah, you're quite right, Guy. You know, it does make a difference. You know, we've only got 2 subs tonight, and you want to keep rotating the players as much as you possibly can. And if somebody like John is unfortunate enough to pick up an injury, it can affect you in a big way for the whole night. So, in fairness to Wigan, they've done very well tonight.
Stuart Barlow, one of his old Evertonian blood, will get his side pumping in the second half to help Everton. Would he like to play Everton in the final? I'm sure he would. Here's Barlow once more, finding Kenny Irons. Santos. Jed Brannan. Kenny Irons thought about shooting, instead returned it to Jed Brannan. Santos with his shot. Let's get a word with Eddie Bishop. He's with Alan.
Yeah, thanks, guy. It's about just conserving it, isn't it?
Well, we're through to the final now, yeah, so we're not really going to push the boat out on this one. There's a goal, I think. Oh,
Nearly.
yeah, nearly. But we've done all right. We're quite pleased with the way it went the first 2 games. So we're through to the finals. Even if we lose, it doesn't really matter. But it would be nice to win. We've still got, what, 5 or 6 minutes left. So
how long are you going to go on for, then?
Sorry?
How long are you going to go on for?
Well, I'm 59 now, so I'll wrap it up at 60. Yeah.
1-1, sir.
Yeah.
But that actually puts Wigan out there.
Does it? I'm not sure. I was only concentrating on us, to be honest.
Thanks, Ed.
Okay, Al.
Tell you what, there's more celebration up here in the commentary box from the man alongside me than there was from the Tranmere players out on the pitch. You're happy with that, Graham, aren't you?
I'm delighted with that, and I'm also delighted that they're desperately trying to make out that they don't know what the situation is, that, you know, if they win, we can go out and all that lot. Don't believe any of that nonsense. They know exactly what's going on here. But no, good goal from Tranmere.
Yeah, I should say it was George Santos who scored that goal, his second of the tournament. And it's McKerney who's down injured.
Yeah, it looks like a knee injury there. He's very hard on the ankles and knees, this pitch. I don't know whether it's... Well, it could be his ankle, actually. Right ankle, right knee,
Let's have a
perhaps.
look here, Graham. Yeah, it's a knee, isn't it? Oh, no, the ankle there, yeah.
Could be the ankle, yeah. It's difficult. It's quite a sticky service, so if your foot does get stuck in it, it can twist easily, yeah. I mean... Looks a nasty one. He's limping off, and that could be Wigan down to 7 players now.
7 players. They've only got 1 sub now, haven't they?
That's right.
And they've got to win this game, so they've got to go all out now. Draw, and they are definitely out, so they need a goal in the remaining 5 minutes. Here's Lowe. Stuart Barlow calling for it. He's been marked now. Oh, dear me, that was a robust challenge by John Robertson.
Send him off.
Well, there is a sin bin and a yellow card from Jeff Winter. And Stuart Barlow's had a couple of crunching challenges received tonight. It's a sin bin, isn't it? For yeah, he's off for 2 minutes.
Well, things are there to help us at this moment in time. 2 minute sin bin there for John. But it was a poor challenge on Stewie there. Stewie is you're up front on your own. The last thing you need is a big 6'2" centre half coming through the back of you. It's not too clever and smashing head first into the balls. I'm sure Stewie's a little bit sore down there.
Well, they're down to 5 men now, Wigan, for 2 minutes. As you can see how long the sin bin lasts. It's crucial time for them. They could be doubly punished here. A really good save by Tony Pennant keeps them in this year's Mersey Masters. Tranmere Rovers will worry about the injury to Stuart Barlow. Hope he'll be okay for the final.
Yeah, he's away talking to Big Al there downstairs, so Stewie's never short of a word or two, so as long as he doesn't injure his mouth, Stewie's all right.
I volunteer to apologise, 1 goal each. But it does remain 3.5 1.5 minutes left on the clock.
You know, this is tough for Wigan now, you know, just that 5 men, and it's very, very hard if, you know, Tranmere aren't going to push men forward and they just make that line of 4 players at the back. It's very, very difficult to break down.
They only need 1 goal though, and they will have about 2 minutes with the full complement of players. And Robertson returns, clock ticking.
Should really make the most of this now, Tranmere.
Given away cheaply. Too many options at the moment. Greenall is the only man forward for Wigan. Low. Canny play by Wigan. Do you feel they're sensing that the 2 minutes is nearly up and they will be back to a 7, and they are, because Robertson will return.
Now, in some respects they've done well, Wigan, there to not concede a goal in that 2-minute sin bin situation. So what have they got there? 2 minutes 3 seconds to get themselves into the final with 1 goal.
Oh, what happened there? It was quickly played forward and they got a man over. It's Low. Tranmere just went to sleep a little bit there. So Wigan losing their first game against Liverpool, drawing against Everton, and now drawing against Tranmere Rovers, and they are going out unless they can find a goal. Oh, there's nearly an own goal as well by George Santos. Tranmere Rovers got underway with an own goal from Tony Grant in Everton colours in that first match, and they nearly scored one themselves.
1.5 minutes left, gentlemen. Less than 1.5 minutes left, and it is 1 goal apiece.
Kenny Irons. And that's it. Wigan are out and Tranmere Rovers are set to have 9 points out of 9 in these Mersey Masters.
Yeah, patient football again there. Kenny Irons with a decent pass. I think it was John McGrill, was it? Yeah, John McGrill with the nice finish there, and I can't hide the fact that I'm delighted, I'm sorry.
You're buzzing, aren't you?
Oh, I hope I'm buzzing against Liverpool as well.
So just a win against Liverpool. But it's not the Liverpool of old, is it, out there tonight, due to the injuries and that tour of Norway that so many of the familiar faces have gone on. So you have a chance, Everton.
Yeah, we've got a good chance. We can't ask for any more than that. So, you know, we'll give it our best shot for the 16 minutes that we play. And I think the fans will be right up for it as well. And whoever's out there, at the end of the day, it's a Merseyside derby, and it'll be fiercely contested. So we'll look forward to that one.
What's your record in Merseyside derbies?
It's actually pretty good. I was fortunate enough to play it in an era when we had an Indian side over Liverpool. I think I only lost 1 derby, so hopefully we can keep that run going.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, guys.
Now for the Merseyside derby. Congratulations to Tranmere Rovers, despite playing really in second gear for much of it. Stuart Barlow getting a bump to the head. He doesn't look too happy, does he? Understandably, but let's just have a look above the eye. Yeah, you can see the bruising and the distortion, but he's going to be okay. He's going to play in the final. Tranmere Rovers 9 points out of 9, despite trailing. They just stepped it up. John McGrill's late winner means, Rob, that they have won all